Lynn here. As you know, I'm retired. I live in the country and I like to travel. And in order to do that, I have to stretch my dollars. So here I am in Uzbekistan. Let's see what we can get for $10. In this video, I'm going to talk about four things. First, I'm going to talk about transportation. Then I'm going to talk about food. Then I'm going to talk about interesting sites that you can get into. And then the last one is curios and things you can buy that you want to take home. Let's start with transportation. Tashkent has a very good metro and bus system. In order to ride that, you have to have a credit card. You tap onto the system. Each tap costs 1,700 som, or about 14 cents. And so for 14 cents, you can get 70 taps on to the metro or the bus. The other day, I took a trip on the metro. I went to the metro and I tapped in, and I spent 3 hours traveling. I visited 6 trains and about 15 train stations. All of that 3 hours for 14 cents. That's quite a bargain. Here's a very nice plate. They're about $5 a piece, so for $10 you can get 2 of these. Very nice gowns, dresses, about $10. You can get one of those. Pretty inexpensive. This would run you $1. Here's some that are marked down from 100,000 to 65,000. So you get 2 of these for $10. Very much Uzbek style. So here's a nice one. It's 75,000 or 90,000 som, which is about $7.50. It's a national pattern. So if you decide while you're here in Uzbekistan that you need to dress like a national so they don't realize you're a tourist, here's a hat that you can get 3 of them for $10. It's a handmade hat.
Yeah.
Here's one. It's machine made, and you can get 10 of these. They're about 12,000 som each. And for the ladies, how much is this one? $3. So you can get 3 of these.
Handmade, but it's silk. Today is Marzilan. This is made in Bukhara. His name is Zardus.
Zardus.
Yeah,
Bukhara.
Zardus. It is very handmade, but in gold in hand. It is very beautiful.
This one's silk?
Yeah,
this one's silk.
This is in Bukhara, but to do in Turkmenistan. This is in Bukhara, but the name is Barkht.
Barkht.
Yeah, Barkht.
How much?
Hiva. Today is the Hiva and girls love it is very and dancing but lasgi.
This one, $8.75 for this one here. Yeah.
Maybe take your tip for you, my gifters. Assalamu alaikum, aka. Yaxshimisiz? Sog'lingiz yaxshimi? Glad to see you. Welcome our country.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. And successful use own life.
Thank you. So here we see some keychains that are 10,000 som. You can buy 12 of those for $10. Here's some magnets. You can buy 12 of these for $10. Around we found a cheaper place. This place here, these are 50,000 som. These are 45,000 som. So it's a little cheaper than we found before, but they look just about the same. One of the things I like about this traveling and doing these videos is I can share things with people and make life easier for them. So if you like these videos, please follow me, check the like, and sign up for the channel. This somsa has meat in it and sells for 12,000 som, so you could buy 10 of those. Or this somsa has potatoes in it and it's 6,000 som, and so you could buy 20 of those. Selling various fruits, apricots for 2 kilos for $10, some lesser price raisins. Here's some better raisins, also 2 kilos for $10. These raisins are very good. So we see a whole lot of bags of almonds here. This one here, kilo is $10. This one here, a kilo is about $8.50. So here we are at the stand of a very famous Hanum maker, and you can get 15 of these Hanums for $10. So here we are, he's putting kebabs on the grill, and these we can get about 5 of these for $10. These are a very famous somsa. You can get 4 of these for $10. Here in the market, we see some figs and some grapes. Each of those cost 30,000 som per kilo. So you could buy 4 kilos of each of those for $10. So here I am at the neighborhood store Korzinka. Seems there's one of these in every neighborhood. Korzinka, because every Korzinka has a bakery. Let's go see where the bakery is. Watermelons, other melons, grapes, bananas, peaches. Bananas, 20,000 som per kilogram. You can buy 5 kilograms of bananas. And on grapes, it's 32, 3.5 kilos for $10. More melons, watermelons, various prices. I can smell the bakery. More melons, lots of melons. Almost 4 melons. You can buy 4 watermelons for $10. It doesn't look like they have anything cooking right now, but the ovens are lit. They have dough that's rising over here on the left to put in. Here's some of the bread, kinds of bread that they have. So the bread's almost 4,000 som. So for $10, you can get 30 of those loaves of bread. Along this side we have cookies, various types of cookies. Some you're familiar with, some will be Oreos, or lots of different types of cookies. So here's power bars, things, some fitness bars at 9 som each. You can probably about 14 of those for the $10. 129,000, so you could almost buy this for $10. Here's another type of ice cream. Comes in 2. This is chocolate. Here's another one. These you could buy 2 of them, almost 3 of them. To here's another one. The ice cream. Buy 3 of those for $10. Here is a fairly well-known water, shorttok. It needs 4 mountains. You can see 4 mountains in the label there. It costs about 12,000 som. So you can get 10 of these bottles for $10. Here's some cheeses in the dairy display, running from 16,000 som to 14 to 13,000 som. So even at the most expensive one of 16,000 som, you could get 7. It's price per 100 grams. Uzbekistan is part of the Silk Road, and as a result, there are many historic and cultural sites. I visited some of them while I was in Uzbekistan. In Samarkand, I went to the Registan ensemble. It cost me 100,000 som to get in, or about $8.50. I went to the Gur Emir Timur Mausoleum, where Timur Lane's buried. That cost 75,000 som, or $6.25. That was the same amount for Bibi Khan Mosque, 75,000 or $6.25. The Ulig Beg Observatory was only 30,000 som, or $2.50. When I got back to Tashkent, I went to see the Tashkent TV tower, and that cost 75,000 som, or $6.25. Here we are at the end of the video in Tashkent with $10. What could I buy for $10? We've covered transportation, we've covered food, we've covered interesting places you could go, covered curios that you could buy take home with you. This has been quite a trip for $10.